Hey everybody, going over some worth it wisdom here, how to build a workout with purpose. So I get asked all the time, how do I put together workouts that are fun or that make sense, or how do I even come up with them? What do I do? So I have a few guiding principles that I follow, and then everything is really gonna be trial by error. The only program that really works is the one that you stick to, okay? The one that you're most consistent with, the one that you adhere to the most, and you're only going to adhere to it if it's efficient and gets you results, okay? So, first thing I'm gonna do, workout with purpose. Step one, I'm going to decide the energy system that I'm looking to train, okay? Now, we have a few different energy systems inside of our body. First is going to be what's known as the gain energy system, or ATP PCR energy system. That's everything that is 10 seconds or less. So I want you to think explosive movements. I want you to think of a strength-based movement, okay? These are both, this one and this one, are going to be anaerobic, okay? Anaerobic. Well, this one, squiggly little line, is aerobic, okay? Primarily using oxygen for energy, all right? Now, I'm going to choose one of these three energy systems, either gain, the pain, or sustain. Pain is when you feel that buildup in your blood, the buildup of lactate and hydrogen ions inside of your muscles, and you don't have enough oxygen to utilize that lactate for energy. This is going to be that gain system, that thing that everybody kind of feels and they're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going to throw up. That's one of those, all right? Then your sustain is going to be more of your oxidative energy system. Oh, this one, gain, also known as glycolytic. You can look that up if you want to, or I can make another video. But sustain is going to be your oxidative energy system, and that's where you're going to be going more long distance, lower heart rates. Think aerobic capacity style workouts if you've ever done any of those, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick whatever energy system I want to work on for that day. After I decide this, and we'll come back to this a little bit later because these rest ratios are going to play a role in how we program, all right? Now, once you decide, say, hey, I want to do a pain workout. So today, the one that we're going to program today is going to be a pain workout. So let's put that in there together. So we'll just choose pain, okay? Working our glycolytic energy system. Now, one of the things to note is you got to be strong enough in order to do one of these to actually achieve the desired result. So these are going to be really hard. Next, you're going to choose the components that you want to use. Now, in CrossFit, there are three different modalities of fitness that they like to go by: weightlifting, gymnastics, and monostructural, okay? Now, these three together would be considered a triplet. Two of them would be a couplet, more chipper, right? Single, singlet, okay? For sense of ease today, and really just pick as much as you want. So if you want weightlifting, gymnastics, do one of those. If you want gymnastics, monostructural, do one of those. If you want weightlifting, monostructural, do one of those. And you want to mix them up, just mix them up, okay? That's not too serious there, but for simplicity, we're just going to go weightlifting, gymnastics, monostructural. We'll go right down that little list. So we're going to start off with a W, we're going to go with a gymnastics, and then we're going to go monostructural, okay? Now, weightlifting, anything that has weight, anything that's a load, so a kettlebell swing, a front squat, a back squat, a clean and jerk, a snatch, a kettlebell snatch, a dumbbell snatch, a wall ball, a sandbag carry, a dumbbell, a weighted box step up. Now, translate that. Gymnastics is just going to be a regular box step up, or a burpee, or a ring dip, a pull up, a muscle up, a toes to bar, and that sit up, alternating leg V up, mountain climbers, push up, pull up, sit up. Any and all those counts as gymnastic movements. And then a monostructural movement is going to be anything cardio based, right? That's something that's cyclical and repeating. So a jump rope, double unders, single unders, running, rowing, biking, treadmill, bike erg, ski erg, any one of those are going to be more of your monostructural movements, okay? So now that we've made this decision, right? So weightlifting, gymnastics, monostructural, we decided like the components or the modalities that we're going to use, or that I'm going to use. And depending on what strength work you're going to do is really going to kind of, if you just even decide to do strength work, is going to kind of dictate the movements that you're deciding. But if you're just coming off with a one-off workout, like your friends come over and you're like, hey, what are we going to do for a workout? This is a great way to put it together, okay? Next, we're going to decide the time domain. Now, we got to kind of play around with our rest times here to kind of know how much time that we're going to allow to work for. So just for the sake of simplicity or for this demonstration, let's go ahead and do a 10 to 15 minute workout, okay? So we'll just say 12 minutes, and I'll do the math right here with you. I don't have this pre-organized or anything. We're just making it up as we go, all right? Now, pain energy system. Let's go back up here. So 30 to 90 seconds worth of work with a 1 to 3 to 1 to 5 rest ratio. Now, the reason that rest is so important inside of your workout is it allows you to be more, keep the level of intensity the same the whole way through versus, you know, hitting the wall, you do one round unbroken, then the next round you break everything up, and then the next round you don't do, you're in singles and you're knocking out push-ups like one by one, okay? That's not sustainable and repeatable, and it's not helping you achieve anything, right? You're just kind of banging your head into a wall, not achieving the desired intensity that we're looking for, all right? So rest ratios are super crazy important, especially if you're training with some sort of purpose. So we are in this pain zone, so we have 30 to 90 seconds worth of total work, okay? Now, we're going to choose our weightlifting movement, our gymnastics movement, and our monostructural movement that is going to equal 30 seconds to 90 seconds worth of total work, okay? So let's go weightlifting movement. Let's go kettlebell swings. I love me some kettlebell swings, and a lot of people right now have a kettlebell, all right? Let's think something, and we'll kind of shoot in between this range. A kettlebell swing, you can do roughly 10 Russian kettlebell swings, so that's just going up to like face height, inside of about 15 seconds. So let's go with 10, right? So we're gonna go 10 kettlebell swings. We'll just put this on the side. This is helpful, right? 15 seconds. Okay, now let's choose a gymnastics movement. For simplicity, let's do burpees. We have a pole, so a hinge, shoot, pole, kettlebell swing, lower body hinge. Now we're going to do an upper body push. So gymnastics movement, we'll do burpees, right? So just, you know, they kind of opposites let you keep on going faster. So we'll just go burpees, right? Burpees. Now we can do roughly about 10 in about 20 seconds. So we'll just keep it simple here. We'll go 10 reps, and that's going to take us about 20 seconds, right? Now, so far we're at 35 seconds. So we're still within our 30 to 90 second range. Just note, the higher up you go, the more rest time that you're going to need. So now we got monostructural. We'll just do something simple. We'll just say run, okay? So run, and we will say 80 meters, unless you got a 10-second 100, but we'll go 80 meters, which is just roughly, you know, just short of 100. Obviously, 80 short of 100. Come on, Dumbo, right? That's me. So that's going to take us about 10 seconds, right? So 10 seconds there. So let's add everything up. So we got 25. So 20, 30, 45 seconds, right? 45 seconds of total work. Now, this is meant to be an all-out sprint because we have our rest ratio, okay? Now, if you feel like you can maintain some recovery, right? Where's my phone? Oh, I'm using my phone to record, so I can't do the math right. So we're going to do 1 to 3 rest ratio. So a little bit shorter on the rest side. This isn't too crazy complicated of a workout that's going to need a ton of recovery, but it'll be helpful. So 1 to 3 rest ratio. So we're going to go 45 seconds times 3. Well, 45 and 45 is a minute and a half plus 45 seconds, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. So 2 minutes, 15 seconds of rest, okay? Now, overall, our total time for one round is going to be 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes. Now, we already said that we wanted about a 12-minute workout, and if we do that at 3 minutes, then we're going to be at about 4 rounds. Now, we can still go, we can add up a little bit more. So say you want something to take a little bit longer. So we go 10 to 15 minutes, right? So right here, we just bump this up, 15 minutes. At 3 minutes per round. We have 5 rounds for time, so where can I write this workout that you can see? So our workout we created is going to be 5 rounds for time, okay? You're going to do 10 kettlebell swings, and we'll make them Russian, IAN, Russian, 10 burpees, and an 80-meter sprint. Rest, 2:15 per round. Okay. Now, that allows you to, this 2:15, I know a lot of us don't like to rest all the time, but that 2 minutes and 15 seconds of rest allows you to rest until your body has fully recovered, so you can recover and then hit this with the same level of intensity every single time. So we have 10 kettlebell swings, 10 burpees, 80-meter sprint, rest 2 minutes, 15 seconds per round. We're gonna do 5 rounds for time. It should hit us at about 15 minutes even, okay? Now, one thing you can note, say you're gonna wanna note with whoever you're working out with or by yourself, your round time each round, right? So say your first round is 45 seconds, okay? Now you have a goal. Now you're going to try and hit 45 seconds plus or minus about 3 to 5 seconds per round. And if, and this is only if you're training with purpose, you're not testing, and if you do not make that number, that round, then stop, okay? It would be more beneficial for you to maintain the time and go as hard as you possibly can in each round than to get to round 4 and 5, and next thing you know, you're taking a minute and a half of work, okay? That way, you are not actually probably even reaching the heart rate zones that we're looking for this pain level, okay? So, this is a super simple way that I kind of go through workouts. I find my goal, the energy system I want to work. I look at the movements. Do I want a couplet, a triplet, or a singlet? And we could do this multitude of different ways. We could take a weightlifting movement only. We could do a singlet. We could train, let's say, thrusters in the pain zone, okay? And do literally just thrusters in the pain zone. And you are training your body to be able to do thrusters better for 30 to 90 seconds at a time, okay? So then you just do 30 seconds max number of thrusters, rest for minute and what is this? 30, 60, 90, a minute and a half. Repeat 5 rounds, okay? Goal would be to hit the same number every single time, all right? So this is how I like to put together energy system. I can put this up here, right? Energy system workout with purpose, okay? So if you have a hard time putting together workouts or just coming up with something that actually makes a difference or makes that has purpose behind it, feel free to check out this video and just pause it. Just, work your way through. Choose one, follow the rest ratios. This is 1 to 12 to 1 to 20 for the gain, 1 to 3 to 5 for the pain, 1 to 1 or 0 on the sustain. Maybe next time if someone actually watches this video and they want to see it more, I can go through a sustain workout. I could also go through a gain workout. These ones are super tough. This is just keep your heart rate nice and moderate and low and sustainable. So if you like the workout, please subscribe and like this video and have yourself a fantastic workout.